Belief in God is an absolutely free personal choice. For the non-believers, atheists who demand proof will never be satisfied. The reason is very simple. Most people have already decided if they want to believe or not, and will search out reasons to back up, confirm their belief, because nobody likes to think they are a fool and have been misguided. To know God is not a right, but a privilege which must be earned. Even if God appeared in front of you right now and did a merry dance, turned the sky green, turned the oceans red, made feathers grow on your skin, split the moon in half, destroyed the sun, etc., etc. You could explain it away as a hallucination or the work of advanced aliens. If you didn't want to believe, God is not what 99.99% of the people believe God to be. If he had the form of a dog, we would assume God to be a super dog. In the same way, mistakenly, most people assume God to be a superhuman. Parents explain to children, don't drive fast, don't drink and drive, don't get into fights, don't accrue huge debts, don't gamble. Do study and learn to achieve a successful future. But still, a large number of children don't understand until they experience these events and the consequences. But even then, some repeat these negative behavioral patterns. I could try to explain God to an ant or to a worm, but I don't think I would have much success. In the same way, life has evolved physically, survival of the fittest over millions of years. After being seeded 4 billion years ago, we are now evolving mentally, survival of the most conscious. Less conscious or unconscious creatures will just be left behind, whereas the superconscious would excel, touch and feel the universal consciousness. In the past, I made the mistake thinking that all people had the same level of consciousness. Now I realize people have differing levels of consciousness, and some people are not conscious at all, NPCs. Even advanced robots would have an increasing desire to search for their creator and try to understand the mind of their creator, a bit like in the film Prometheus, in which a team go in search of humanity's engineers. It is an absolute scientific fact that it is impossible for a computer virus to exist without the infrastructure of a computer system designed and built by intelligent humans. Just as a biological virus cannot exist without the biological infrastructure of living biological cells designed and planted on planet Earth 4 billion years ago by the Creator. We imagine in our mind what an atom looks like. Tiny, luminous globes clustered in the center, the neutrons and protons, with electrons in orbit. If we think about this imaginary model more deeply, then we could ask the question, on what infrastructure do these luminous globes run on? What is the dark matter or fluid actually? We can say the protons, neutrons and electrons are made of subatomic particles, but exactly what are they? 99.99% of the space in an atom is empty. We have become arrogant because we can explain and manipulate a very tiny part of creation, but actually we don't have a clue really what existence is and this profound, wonderful experience which we call life and consciousness.